Okay, friends, we are on the last part of our lesson for today. We are going to be talking some more about pronouns. Now, pronouns take the place of a noun. Let's review what a noun is. A noun is a person, a place, or a thing. And a pronoun, that word takes the place of the noun. So it's words like he, she, they, them, we, words like that. So we're going to look at some pictures and we're going to say what they are, but then we're going to come up with a sentence that would use a pronoun. So our first picture is a king. So we might say, the king is important. But then what could we say instead of saying the king again? So we could say the king is important. He has lots of power. So the king and he. The king is the noun. He is the pronoun. Let's try another one. Ooh, what are these? Vegetables. We've been learning about vegetables in Peanut, haven't we? Now, vegetables is not a person, and it's not a place, but it's a thing, right? Vegetables are a thing. So we wouldn't say we or I or he. We would say they. So maybe we would say the vegetables are very colorful. They are very healthy. So the first time we say the vegetables, and the second time we say they. Let's try it together. The vegetables are very colorful. They are very healthy. This time we have another person. This is a nurse. A nurse helps to take care of us when we're sick or when we're just going for a checkup. And this is a man nurse. So what would we say? He, right. So we could say the nurse is working hard. He helps us. Or we could say the nurse helps us. He is working very hard. So nurse, and for this picture, he. Good. Is this a person? Is this a place? Is this a thing? Yes, what is it? A saw. All right. So a saw is a thing. So would we say he or she? No, we wouldn't. We would say it. So the saw is very sharp. It cuts wood. So let's try it. The saw is very sharp. It cuts wood. Good. All right. How about this one? Person? Place? Thing? There you go. It's a thing. So we're going to use it again. All right. The olive is on the plate. It is round. Let's try it. The olive is on the plate. It is round. One more. What's this one? Astronaut, right. Okay, sometimes an astronaut occasionally is a woman. Most of the time it's a man. So we could use the word he because we're not sure, or we could say they. All right? So let's try they. The astronaut is in his, let me think. The astronaut is on the moon. They are very important. Let's try that. The astronaut is on the moon. They are very important. All right. So I know pronouns are kind of tricky, but we've been working on them for quite a while. I know you use them when you talk, but you might not know that that's what they are. So that's why we're practicing them. All right, we are getting ready to do our letter paper. We need page 14, week 10, or unit 10, week 2, page 14. And we're going to be practicing the letter Y. And Y says yeah. If you need to stop the video and go grab your paper, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, we're going to keep going. So we're going to look at the pictures and we're going to listen for the y sound. And we're going to circle the ones that start with y or Y. So our first picture is what? Yarn. Does that start with y? Yes, it does. Go ahead and circle it. Oops. What's this one? Ball. Would it start with y? No, we're going to skip that one. How about this? Oh, one of our colors. The color yellow. Does that start with Y? Yes, it does. All right. Now, when we make the lowercase y, it's different than the capital Y. So the lowercase y, we make a V. Look at this. We start to make a V, and then we just keep going. So it looks like this. You start to make a V, and you just keep going, and you give it a tail. Now our capital V, this is interesting. Let's look up here. The capital V, or the capital Y, I'm sorry, you do make a V, but it stays in the upstairs, and then you give it a straight tail. So capital Y has a straight tail, lowercase y has a slanted tail. So this is the capital Y. So let's go ahead and squeeze one in over here. They don't give us a lot of room. I'm sure we'll have more practice later this week. All right, number 2. What's the first picture? Do you remember? Yogurt. Good. All right, the next picture is an egg, but look at where the arrow is pointing. What part of the egg do they want us to look at? The yolk. Are we going to circle that? Yeah, we are. How about the last one? Key. What does that start with? K, k. Now it ends with a Y, but we're doing beginning sounds. All right, so this time let's do our capital Y. Make your V upstairs and give it a straight tail. And then lowercase y, you're going to make your V, but keep going down to the basement. How does that look? Pretty good? Can you do that? All right. Number 3, what did we say that huge animal was? Yak. Yes, we're going to circle that. What's the next one? Hammer starts with what? H. Yes. And what's our last one? Y is for yo-yo. So we definitely circle that. All right. Make that capital Y and a lowercase y. And that completes our lesson for today. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.